Hey there gardeners, if you've just been out enjoying those last warm rays of autumn sun, I've got some important news you'll want to hear. The weather's about to take a dramatic turn, and your garden could be at risk if you're not prepared. Central New York is about to flip the script. Big time! We're talking the coldest air in nearly half a year rolling in, and for those of us with gardens, that means it's officially time to get ready for frost, and maybe even a freeze. The weather can change fast around here, and this is one of those times when a little preparation can make all the difference. If you've been tending your garden all season, you know how much work goes into keeping those plants healthy. Now, as the temperatures drop, it's time to shift gears and protect all that hard work. Let's break it down. Earlier this week, we were sweating in the 80s. It felt more like late summer than fall, and many of us were still enjoying the warmth. But now, Thursday morning is looking at lows in the mid to upper 30s, a huge drop in just a couple of days. By Friday morning, most of us will wake up to temperatures dipping into the low to mid 30s. That's cold enough to see your breath in the morning, and to put your garden at risk. And if you're out in the countryside, you could easily see the thermometer hit freezing, or even a bit below. Rural areas tend to cool off faster and more deeply than the city. So, if you're outside the urban heat bubble, you need to be extra vigilant. So, what does this mean for your plants? Two things are popping up on the radar: frost advisories and freeze warnings. These alerts are your early warning system, and paying attention to them can save your garden from disaster. A frost advisory is basically the Weather Service's way of saying, hey, temps are dropping to the dew point. If your plants are sensitive, you better cover them or bring them in. Even a light frost can damage tender plants, so don't take these advisories lightly. A freeze warning, that's a level up. That's when overnight temps are expected to fall below 32 degrees for several hours. That's enough to end the growing season for anything tender if it's not protected. Once a hard freeze hits, there's no going back for most summer crops. So, how's this actually playing out? Let's look at the timing, and what you can expect in your own backyard. The first round is Wednesday night into Thursday. There's still going to be a bit of wind, at least half the night, which actually helps prevent widespread frost. Wind mixes the air and keeps temperatures from dropping too quickly at ground level. But don't let your guard down. Rural spots could still get hit with a damaging freeze even if you don't see much frost. Low-lying areas and valleys are especially vulnerable, so keep an eye on those microclimates in your yard. Thursday night into Friday is when you really need to pay attention. We're expecting clear skies, hardly any wind, and that's the perfect recipe for a hard frost, especially in those chilly pockets away from the city heat. Calm, clear nights let the warmth escape, and that's when frost can really settle in. If you're a gardener, farmer, or just someone who loves their backyard tomatoes, here's what you should do. Taking action now can mean the difference between a thriving garden and a patch of wilted, frost-bitten plants. Head outside before sundown each night and cover your sensitive plants with sheets, blankets, or frost cloths. These simple barriers trap heat from the soil and keep the cold air off your plants. Even old towels or lightweight tarps can work in a pinch. Just make sure they don't touch the foliage directly. Use stakes or hoops if you have them. Direct contact can actually transfer the cold to the leaves, so a little airspace is key. If you've got potted plants, move them close to the house or inside your garage. The warmth from your home can make a surprising difference, and even a sheltered porch can help. Even tossing a cardboard box over a small patch can make a world of difference. Get creative. Plastic bins, laundry baskets, or even upside-down buckets can all serve as makeshift covers in a pinch. And don't wait until it's already cold and dark out. Prepping your garden just as the sun goes down gives you the best shot at saving your plants. The warmth from the day will be trapped under your covers, giving your plants a fighting chance. It's also a good time to harvest anything that's almost ripe, better in your kitchen than frozen on the vine, right? Don't forget to check under leaves and in hidden corners for those last tomatoes, peppers, or beans. Now the good news, this cold snap is a quick one. By Friday and Saturday we're looking at sunshine, a few clouds, and milder afternoons. Your plants will get a chance to recover, and you'll be able to enjoy your garden a little longer. So, with a little effort, you can help your garden bounce back fast. A few minutes of work now can save you weeks of regret later. There is a coastal storm brewing over the Atlantic for later in the weekend, but right now, it's not clear if it'll impact us in CNY. Weather can be unpredictable, so it's always good to stay tuned. I'll keep an eye on that for you. Make sure to check back for updates, especially if you have plans for the weekend or more delicate plants to protect. So, to sum it up, Central New York is in for a brief, sharp shot of cold. Protect your plants, stay warm, and look forward to some sunshine on the other side. Remember, a little preparation goes a long way when it comes to gardening in unpredictable weather. Thanks for listening, and happy gardening. Stay cozy, keep your plants safe, and enjoy every moment in your garden, no matter what the weather brings.